Welcome back. This will be episode 12 of 5 random airports and airfields in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this week we saw the release of Scenery Update 13, the World Update number 13. So I figured we would jump to Papua New Guinea, because that is where the majority of the newer airports are, and I really enjoy flying out of some of these airports that are in Papua New Guinea. They make for some great bush flying. So let's take a look here. Our first airport today is Kokoda, and it is Adam Young Lincoln King, and it is 3,524 feet of sand runway. Although that doesn't look like sand to me. But anyways, guess there might be a little sand mixed in there. There's some outbuildings. There isn't a whole lot to look at here, but look at that mountain range in the background. Oh, isn't that cool? Nice little river that runs through. This is kind of what you get here. So there isn't a lot of challenge to this particular runway. I just picked this as being my first one. Oro Haven. Alright. Kokoda Retreat. How cool is that? Oh, I can go sit under the tent. Let's go sit under the tent. Go enjoy the... Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and then you got... This must be part of the retreat. Wow. Very cool. I love the sound effects that you get in these remote areas. Isn't that cool? I know everything's cool. I say that a lot, don't I? I really got to stop that. That guy's watching his chickens and his pigs and whatever else that might be. I guess that's supposed to be a deer or a goat, maybe? I don't know. Then you got gasoline stored right back there. Alright, this must be a welcome to Kokoda Airport. That's neat. Check out that is cool. I did it again, didn't I? That's neat. Alright, well, let's get up in the air and go for a short little flight. Another little hut. We're going to be in the Kodiak for this takeoff and landing. Nothing too exciting. I mean, the Kodiak's exciting, but flight-wise, this shouldn't create much of a challenge. So we're just going to go in and fly around and come back and land. Alright? Well, let's jump off and get into episode 12. Alrighty, this is one of my favorite airplanes. If you do not have the Kodiak, you are missing out. This is such a fun plane to fly. And this, by far, is probably the best payware add-on, in my opinion, for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I can't wait to see the next one. Kind of like the opening to an adventure movie. Cue the music. A little too much rudder there. Oh, I forgot to change my pilots. Oh well, we'll leave them in here for this flight. Map range out a little bit. Swing around here. Go for a quick little
Fort Moresby Center,
jaunt.
November 269er Kilo, Quebec, is type 2 miles south of Alpha Yankee Lima Kilo, 2,100 feet. Request flight following.
I need to do a video on the
November
Kodiak, I
269er,
think.
Kilo, Quebec, Fort Moresby Center.
Being that it's my favorite
Squawk
payware
0653.
airplane.
Squawk 0653, 9er Kilo, Quebec.
If you're into bush
9er
flying,
Kilo, Quebec,
this
radar.
is the one
Contact
to have.
1 mile southeast of Alpha Yankee Lima Kilo, 2,000 feet. Altimeter 29.88. Roger, 9er Kilo, Quebec.
Need a little more going on down there. Like some more people or something. Alright, let's get lined up for landing. Notch some flaps. Slow down here. Sure looks like a beautiful place. Another notch flaps. Trim doesn't feel right. Uh-oh, we're gonna stall. Maybe not. Almost. Oh, that was hard. I think I broke some heads there. Uh-oh. Alrighty, well that's gonna do it for Kokoda. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is Tapini, and that is gonna be Adam Young, Tom, Ida, AYTI. And this is a 2,948-foot dirt runway. Check this out. That, I believe that is a drop off on the other side down there. So this isn't going to leave a lot. There's a nice slope to the runway. So this should be exciting. Oh wait, we got to tour the airport first, don't we? I almost forgot. So let's jump out and go check out the airport. Alright, here we are. This must be the main hub. Goalia District Administration, District Office, Treasury Office, Tapini. I love these custom buildings like this. It adds so much more depth to the airport that you're flying. Look at that. That is awesome. Hey there. You guys hanging out? Checking things out, are you? Gonna watch me take off? Hope for the best. That lady's got some chickens and some geese. How'd you like that view? That's pretty sweet. So, we look at the runway. There is a lot going on here. There's a lot of homes. Runway is on a slope, so that does create a challenge. I'm trying to figure out where the actual runway is, but I guess that whole thing there would be the runway. This would be a fun one for the Caribou, I think. But nicely populated, lots of scenery to look at, and a pretty challenging runway to land at. So this is going to be my #1 pick for this particular episode, I think. Look at that. Yep. A sheer drop off. I don't know. I don't think it'd be too hard to mess that approach up, but it's quite a bit longer than what you have in places like Lukla, so. So let's just jump in. We're going to be in the Turbo Porter today. And we're going to go for a short little jog around the valley. And then come back and land. Here we go. That isn't too hard to get off.
Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Pilatus 1 mile east of Alpha Yankee Tango India, 3,300 feet. Request flight following. Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Port Moresby Center. Squawk 2657. Squawk 2657 Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra. Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 2 miles east of Alpha Yankee Tango India, 3,800 feet. Altimeter 29.9 tree.
Oh, check out that road down there. Oh
Roger,
boy, that'd be
X-Ray
fun.
Golf Sierra.
I can't imagine what it must be like for people to live in places like this. How detached. I mean, I don't want to say anything you're so detached from reality, but yet you have your own reality to deal with and your own problems and that kind of thing. But to me, this just looks like it's just beautiful. And what a simple life it must be. I mean, I'm sure people that live in these places have their own hardships, just like everybody else does. But to be so close to the sky and so, I mean, it's just, it's awesome. You know what I'm trying to say without actually saying it? I mean, just to be that in a place like that, and to wake up every day and to see that. That is not the run. Oh, I am not lined up right. I was looking at the wrong thing. We can still make this work. Like that. Next up is going to be AYGF Gurari Airport. It is 2,144 feet of grass. This one is at the top of a mountain, so it makes it for a very interesting takeoff and landing. We're going to jump here to the external view and take a look at the airport. And you got a few people with their goats. Okay, so this one puts us at the top of this ridge or mountain. And you are surrounded by other mountains. There's a nice little family that lives there at the base of the airport. And they have livestock, animals, goats, chickens, and there they are watching the plane take off. Yay! But again, here as I was just saying in the last shot, could you imagine waking up to this every day? I mean, talk about being on top of the world. That is just... I don't know what else to say about it. We are at a slope, and we're going to go ahead and take off and do a quick little circuit and land. Look at that. Whatever you do, don't look down.
Port Moresby Center, Diamond Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, is Type Diamond, DA 41 miles northwest of Alpha Yankee Golf Foxtrot 6,500 feet. Request flight following.
Diamond Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Port Moresby Center. Squawk 4405.
Squawk 4405, Diamond X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Diamond X-Ray Golf Sierra Radar. Contact 2 miles.
There are
south of
runways
Golf
all
Foxtrot,
over Papua New Guinea.
6,700 feet.
And there are a lot of them
Altimeter
hidden in these
29er decimal
mountains.
niner tree.
Roger, Diamond X-Ray Golf Sierra.
God damn it. Alright, let's see if we can bring this in for a landing. Damn it. Just like that. Let's try not to run over their goats. Okay, that'll do it for this one. On to the next. Next up is Param. This is PPX, Paul X-ray, and it is 1,918 feet of grass. This one is another one that's kind of buried in the mountains. It's a little further away from where we were before. It has a little village next to it, but as far as a major landing area, it is not. But the airstrip is adequate, and you could probably get a number of airplanes into here. All right, let's jump in and fly. Interesting terrain here. We are at 4,000 feet here. I don't know. There we go.
Port Moresby Center Diamond Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Diamond DA 62 1 miles northeast of Papa Papa X-Ray 4,900 feet. Request flight following.
Diamond Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Port Moresby Center. Squawk 2531.
Squawk 2531 Diamond X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Diamond X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 1 mile north of Papa Papa X-ray 5.
Can you imagine what the weather must be like in these places
Altimeter
sometimes?
29.88.
Roger Diamond X-Ray Golf Sierra.
You can almost hear the jungle. That is actually a pretty tough runway to land at, because you have to drop in. And it's really hard to see. This time I think I put my gear up, put my gear down. Okay, that's going to do it. Let's move on to the last one. And lastly, we have AYDO, Adam Young, David Ocean. And this is Guinea. This is just an island that is the furthest tip of Papua New Guinea. And I wanted to do something a little different away from the mountains for this last one. But how gorgeous is this? This airstrip is 2,081 feet of grass. A tropical paradise. So we're going to be in the 172. We're going to take off, fly around the island, come back and land. To give you an idea where we're at. Let's see. That's the island. We are there are actually airports littered all through these island chains. So that'll be like a whole nother video probably, maybe. But this will take you take off here and fly towards the mainland of Papua New Guinea. So let's get going. got enough runway here. Yeah.
Center Cessna Delta Echo Echo Zulu uniform is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles west of Alpha Yankee Delta Oscar 700 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Delta Echo Echo Zulu uniform Port Moresby Center. Squawk 2755.
Squawk 2755 Cessna Echo Zulu uniform.
Cessna Echo Zulu uniform radar contact 1 mile southwest of Alpha Yankee Delta Oscar 900 feet. Altimeter 29.84.
Roger Cessna Echo Zulu uniform.
Oh, god damn it.